Hey, it's Coach M here. Do you struggle with achieving your goals? Do you get really excited about a goal, start working towards it, only to stop after a few weeks because you've lost motivation or you're not seeing the results that you want? If so, this video is for you. Regardless of whether you're a teenager or an adult, what I'm going to show you in this video will completely change how you set and achieve your goals. I've got some great brain hacks for you that really work coming up. Before I give you some great brain hacks for staying motivated and achieving your goals, please do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button for me. I'm on a mission to get these powerful tools and strategies on this channel into as many people's hands as possible. Wouldn't it be incredible if we could all live from our best self? By hitting that subscribe button, you're actually making it possible. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about what gets us motivated about something in the first place. Typically, we're motivated by two things. The first is moving towards what we really want, the thought of what we'll get and how it will make us feel once we achieve the goal. The second is moving away from what we don't want, the thought of pain, discomfort, and fearfulness makes us achieve the goal. Let me explain a little bit more. Let's say a person is motivated to eat healthier. If they're motivated to eat healthier because they know that they'll feel better and have more energy if they do, then they are motivated towards how the goal will make them feel. But if they're motivated to eat healthier because they went to the doctor and the doctor told them that they're headed for an early death if they don't start eating healthier, then they are motivated away from the thought of death or disease. Our brain either moves us towards pleasure or away from pain. Like when we have work that we have to get done, but we don't feel like doing it, and instead we start watching Netflix, or we jump on social media, or we start eating our favorite comfort foods. In this case, we're being motivated by the pleasure of doing those things that are comfortable to us. Our brain sees the work as pain and discomfort and moves us away from it. This becomes a problem when we keep procrastinating and we don't ever get our work done. So how do we hack this part of the brain so that we stay motivated for the things that we need to do in order to achieve our goals? Okay, we've all had those times like this when we wanted to achieve something, but we couldn't stay motivated enough to do it. The problem is we didn't understand why we were really motivated to begin with. You may have heard this before, but if your why isn't big enough, then you won't stay motivated. So ask yourself, why do you want to achieve this goal? Oftentimes when our motivation starts to wane and disappear towards a goal, it's because we're not thinking about our why. So right now, stop this video and write down why you want to achieve your goal. Write it down on 10 sticky notes or 10 pieces of paper. Then this is the key. You're going to put one on your computer screen, one on your keyboard, your desk, the bathroom mirror, inside your refrigerator. Yes, inside your refrigerator. Inside the drawer where you keep your silverware, your car mirror, coat closet, bedroom door, inside your wallet or pocketbook. You want to see your why everywhere you look. This gets your brain refocused on your goal and the reason why you want to achieve it. Next, one of the best brain hacks to use for any goal is visualization. There's real science behind the power of visualizing your goal. Your brain sees visualizing as reality. So the more that you can visualize yourself achieving your goal in as much depth as possible, the more likely you are to achieve it. Remember, the brain is geared towards emotion, how things make us feel. We can visualize ourselves achieving our goal and really feel the feelings associated with it, the more likely we are to stay motivated to reach the goal. Okay, another big part of getting and staying motivated is your story. Your story is what you tell yourself about whether or not you can achieve something, especially when it gets a little hard, frustrating, or overwhelming. If you get to the point where the story you're telling yourself about your goal is that it's too hard, you can't do it, or you don't have enough money, time, energy, or help, then only you are standing in the way of your goal. Remember, if other people can do it and have done it, then you most certainly can too. And saying that we don't have enough time, enough money, or help is a cop-out, and we all know this. It's your brain's way of trying to keep you safe, but all it's doing is keeping you stuck. The only thing that stops us from getting what we want in life is the story we tell ourselves about why we can't have it. We have to stop believing that story, which just isn't true. Each and every one of us is capable of so much more than we think we are. Start telling yourself, if others can do it, so can I. Every time you have a thought that tells you it's too hard, I can't do this, this is overwhelming, tell yourself replace, and replace it with a better thought that if others can do it, so can I. It may take me a little longer, I may need help, but if others can do it, so can I. Hack your brain by getting in the habit of saying replace to yourself every time you have a negative thought. It'll help you break the pattern of your story and allow you to start creating a new, more empowering story that can actually help you achieve your goals and dreams. Another key to motivation towards your goals is your strategy. Your strategy is the system that you put in place for how you're going to achieve your goals. You must have a good strategy for how you'll achieve your goals, meaning the habits and specific changes that you'll put into place. When we have a great strategy, we stay motivated because we feel successful on our journey towards reaching our goal. We experience these little wins along the way, which keep us motivated. A great strategy looks at your current habits and how you can make small changes to create the new habits to achieve your goals. These small changes are called micro shifts. Micro shifts are a great brain hack and really can make all the difference in whether you keep striving towards a goal or not. A micro shift is just a tiny habit that you start that moves you closer to your goal. We have to remember that our brains are constantly assessing if something is important to its survival and how it can be as efficient as possible. So by creating micro shifts towards your goal, your brain sees them as quick, easy, effortless, which means you're more likely to do them. And the great thing about micro shifts is that they build over time. So the more you do them, the more you're working towards your goal and the more successful that you're going to feel. For instance, if you want to feel more confident, do a tiny habit, a micro shift that you can build on, like doing a visualization each day, where you see yourself as the confident person you want to be. As you do it more and more, you'll actually start to feel better. And if you stack it with other micro shifts throughout the day, you'll start to feel more confident all the way around. Another micro shift that you could stack with a visualization that could lead to more confidence is every time you look in the mirror throughout the day, say to yourself, I'm a work in progress, just like everyone else. Or I'm gonna do one tiny thing that scares me today. The real key here is being very specific about how and when you'll insert the micro shift into your day. Like if you wanted to start exercising a couple times a week, decide on a really small, simple exercise that you could start with 3 times a week. Maybe it's just 10 burpees or 15 crunches. Then decide exactly when you'll do them. This is where you get really super specific. Maybe decide the moment that you're done putting your toothbrush down from brushing your teeth in the morning or at night that you'll go to a specific spot and do 10 burpees or 15 crunches. Then follow through and do it. If you do it enough, you'll train yourself that the toothbrush being put down is the cue to do the exercise. Make sure to start with something really small. It may seem like doing 10 burpees or 15 crunches isn't very much exercise, but at first it's not about the exercise. It's about conditioning your mind and your body to respond to the cue of putting your toothbrush down. Then the exercises can be increased, but only after you condition your mind and body through the micro shifts that you're doing each day. Another great brain hack is incentivizing yourself after you follow through with the micro shift. Once you've done the micro shift you set out to do, you'll want to do something that shows your progress. It could be something like creating a chart and putting it in a place where you're doing the micro shift. Then after you've completed the micro shift, mark it down on the chart or put a gold star on the chart. The more visual the chart is, the more likely it'll trigger your emotions. And again, your brain loves emotion, so it'll recognize it as success, which means it'll end up giving you a surge of dopamine through your whole body that makes you feel good. An example of this would be, let's say that you're trying to lose weight and you've decided that when it's time to eat a meal, your micro shift will be to get a small salad plate to use for your dinner instead of a regular sized dinner plate. Every time you use the salad plate, you would want to mark the chart that you place on the refrigerator or the cupboard door. Again, if you can use bright colors or stickers, it'll help your brain release more dopamine every time you do it. Another good incentive could be to place a bowl or cup in the location where you're completing your micro shift. Get a bag of pebbles or marbles, and every time you complete the micro shift, place a pebble or marble into the bowl or cup. It's even better if you use a clear container so that you can easily see your progress. And to make it even more incentivized, decide on something special you'll do for yourself once the container is full. This is a powerful brain hack that really works. Try it. If you use these brain hacks, you'll stay motivated enough to accomplish anything. Make your why big enough, make your story positive, and make your strategy specific and doable, and there won't be any goal that you can't achieve. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like it, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and click on the bell icon to get notified when I upload a new video, and I upload videos every week. I hope your day is a beautiful one. See you in the next video.